on the West Coast. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, DeMeco Ryans. These guys just about set to go in this one. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And we're off on EA Sports. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He won't be able to get past the line very quickly, Brock. They're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. As we look here, Brock, we're reminded that if you can somehow get through the preseason injury-free, you're really one of the lucky ones. Most teams going to be missing at least a key player or 2 to start the season.
And it's going to happen between workouts, practices, preseason games, and I know there's a lot of debate about the off-seasons of today and getting your team healthy for week 1. And while we don't ever want to see them, we do know this. They'll create immediate opportunities for someone else to step in and make an impact on the season no one saw coming.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
A gain of 26 yards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Again to Mixon up the middle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Stroud. It's Cup. This is Kirk. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Makes the score.
That one splits the uprights.
Rams, nothing.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
For Houston.
On the return, Britton Covey. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps and key, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
At the 25-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Got his man. That's the rookie out of picks. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running the counter, Corum. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Simply nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
Second and 10 now. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. This Texans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Texans.
First and 10, on to Mixon. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 24-yard line.
Shotgun now, first round. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 24 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
First and 10 from the 41. Keeping it with Mixon. And this play doesn't work out like the last match, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Throwing this back in the end zone. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 13-0 lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come.
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, Coral. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Here's 2nd and 11. Setting up the screen here for Coral. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's complete to Higbee. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. The Rams are set to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Texans send wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He fires one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Cameron Kinchuk.
On play action, here's Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They start out with 3rd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. Stroud now on 3rd. Into the hands of Dell. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. They're set up at the 35 now. Tight end in motion right. This is Mixon. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
The Texans, 1st down.
To the air, Stroud. It's back-to-back for Dell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Rams.
2nd and 4. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 11.
Again, Stroud.
1st down, Houston.
And he's going to work this down to the 32. And tackle made by Kobe Turner. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Nixon on the toss. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Darius Williams on the tackle. So now here's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
13 yards on the play.
Going to the ground again on fourth. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And the Texans going nickel coverage, 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They're signaling for a stoppage here. And, yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. All set up now for 1st and 10. Corum straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
To throw, Stafford. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Rams first
They're going to
down.
run on 1st down with Corum. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. And stop coming from Henry To'o.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Complete, it's Atwell. And he's brought down after a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Give right side to Corum. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
12 more yards. That's another.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams with a 1st and 10. Give to Corum on the draw. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He was brought down.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Catch is made in close. They'll wind up with about 6 out of that play. Now we all wait and see if they want to go for it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
4th down and
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1. Stafford going to go on forward. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down to the end zone.
From the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And this close to their end zone, they have got to be careful, but still enough time that they could mount something of a drive here before the half. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. No finding his back. Nixon. 11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Texans.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Covey now to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the 3rd. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Corum to begin the drive. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd down at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Rams, 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
11 more yards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Rams, 1st down.
Give up the middle to Corum. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. The left side taken in by Adams. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Devontae Adams. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and...
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
No gain on the play.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. He has room past the 15. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. They'll come up 1st and 10.
And the Texans 1st down.
Here's Mixon. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Texans.
On the ground again with Mixon. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
2 yards on the play.
They bring a tight end in motion right.
1st down.
1st down throw by Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans stretch the lead to 23. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out come the Rams on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their 1st points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Stafford from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
Brings up
Trying to sneak with Stafford. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Gives it throw. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Corum again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
At his 48-yard line.
Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Stafford back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Stafford now. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
That's another Rams 1st down.
Now Stafford again. That one complete to Higbee. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down run by Corum. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
3rd and just 2 to go. I'll stick with Corum. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds Adams, complete. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's got it. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive Go and get your job done.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. On play action, here's Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. Escapes a defender. They get 35 out of that one. And it sets up a Houston first.
It's a gain of 35.
And in motion, out of the slot. Stroud off of play action. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Stroud again. That's back-to-back for Dell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Covey now to return this. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams headed out to the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Start on the ground, Corum. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now, Stafford. It's complete to Higbee. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Complete to number 89.
Feet and eyes, Kate.
Tyler
Feet and eyes.
Higbee.
They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great...
And he hauls in the interception. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Mixon's going to try to punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential...
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Point after, up and go by Fairbairn. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and
now
10.
LA getting its offense all set to go. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. On the handoff, it's Cora. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
At the 28-yard line.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Corum straight ahead. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, Stafford. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
It's a gain of 11. And the Rams first down.
Run now with Cora. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Rams trying to do some window dressing. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They run, it's Corum. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Corum gets it again here. 2nd down. Brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually, little lost 2 yards. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. Don't seal the edge, or you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They're going to pass it here. Completed to Collins. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. So it's a win for the Texans. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it could get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's